Remember Jameson, the wrestling nerd? He had the glasses and the suit that didn't fit right, and his hair was all messy. He was the manager of the Bushwhackers. Remember him? I remember him pretty fondly from my childhood. I'd forgotten all about Jameson. I forgot he exists. Haven't heard a goddamn thing about him until suddenly I'm scrolling through the YouTube and I find a channel called Wrestling Then and Now, who had an interview with Jameson, of all fucking people. Check out this clip.
So here I am doing stand-up, and friends of mine started this murder mystery company, which was very big at the time. I'm talking about 1988. Yes, 1988. And it was a scripted show, but 50% of the show was improv. And my character just blew up in these shows. And Vince was at one of these shows, and I was playing Jameson at the time. In the show, in the murder mystery, I was that character that you've all seen. And Vince, I knew he appreciated me. I recognized him, and he was red at times from laughing. So I introduced myself after the show. He told me what a great job I did. And I had this thought, wow, wouldn't it be great to work for him? And that was a Saturday night. And believe me when I tell you, by Monday morning, because that's how the business is, I'd kind of forgotten about, he didn't call, or sure enough, late that morning, WWF called and the theater and said, how do we get in touch with Jameson? And he brought me in for an audition with Bobby. And Bobby didn't know what to make of me, but we had great exchanges, and they offered me a contract that day, and that's how it happened.
That was Jameson talking about how he ended up in WWE, a wrestling fan, but no aspirations to be a wrestler or break into the wrestling business. But just one day, Vince McMahon's at a fucking dinner party. And he's like, ha, 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 I like that guy. And Vince, feels like he can just buy people. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you, come be on my show. You know what I mean? How much is it going to take? That's it. Wouldn't it be great maybe it wouldn't be, but I mean, just imagine having that kind of power where you could just make somebody's entire career like that on a whim. You just fucking like, hey, you're fun to watch. How would you like to be on national TV? Though I'm sure Jameson wasn't making too much money back in those days. Those were like the downside guarantees were like $100 for 10 matches, some shit like that. He definitely wasn't going to be making the big bills, but apparently he was a big Wall Street bro before then, like Wolf of Wall Street guy, like legit, and had made a shit ton of money doing that. Jameson seemed really cool, and he seemed just happy to have had his small role in the WWE and appreciative of his time there. And this is just a fun story. Like, I just love the story of Vince McMahon out to dinner one day and just sees this fucking entertaining guy, and he's just like, ha ha, I want that guy on my roster, pal. And he just fucking does it. And here you are, and we have Jameson, and he's the same character that he was playing at his dinner theater thing. You ever go to one of those dinner theaters? I wanted to. I've never been. I had tickets at one time, but never ended up going. But I thought that would be something fun to do some point in time. I had tickets for like the murder mystery dinner theater. Those would be super exciting to go to. But yeah, fucking Jameson. Hey, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Don't got really much else to say about it. It's Jameson. It's not like there's a lot to talk about there. But holy shit, he's still alive, and he did an interview about wrestling, and he told his story, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and we'll move on to the next clip.
Let me tell you something, brother. You can check out full episodes each and every Sunday right here on this channel, dude. Don't forget to like, Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to take your vitamins and say your prayers, brother.